Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I am fine, and you?
I'm good, thank you. Where are you from?
I am from India.
Ah, from India. Whereabouts in India do you live?
I live in northwest part of India.
Ah, okay. In a big city or the countryside?
We can say I live in a village.
In a village. That's nice. And have you always lived there?
Yes.
Good. I am from Manchester in England.
Wow, that is great city, Manchester.
It is. Have you ever been?
No.
But you know of Manchester.
Yes, I know about Manchester on social and we can say on YouTube and through media.
Yeah. So why are you learning English?
According to me, English is become a global language. So if we want to talk to every person from everywhere, we need to learn English.
Yes, I agree. And are many people in from your area? Do they speak English?
No, I live in North India, and in North India, mostly people are spoken is Hindi language, and South Indians are spoken English language.
Ah, okay. So your local language is Hindi.
Hindi and regional language, some regional language, and we can say in India many types of languages are spoken, maybe above 500.
Yes, I've heard this, that there are many like regional languages. So in like universities and things like this, do they study in English?
Yes, we can say learn English during school, my school, and only on this language in India. English is teaching as is like second language.
Yes. So what do you do?
I am a teacher.
Ah, a teacher. Wow. What do you
Yeah.
teach?
I teach Hindi language.
Ah, that's fantastic. So you understand about languages, teaching and learning.
Yes, yes, yes. We can
That's
say, and
really good.
my English is very weak, and I want to improve in my English fluency.
Good. And what age do you teach?
Teenager.
Ah, this must be difficult.
Yes, yes.
Did you always want to be a teacher?
Yes.
That's good. And how long have you been a teacher?
For uh, we can say for 8 years.
Wow, that's very good. And do you think you'll be a teacher forever?
Yes.
And do you want to continue working in your hometown in the school that you work in now, or would you like to move somewhere else?
I am a government teacher, so I teaches near my home.
Ah, that's good.
I, I,
So,
I, I have a government job.
yes. So tell me about the school system in India. Do you have government schools and private schools, or how does it work?
In India, we can say both types of schools are running private school and government schools. So we can say, and the rules for schools are same for government and private schools, but payment is different.
Okay. And which school is considered better?
We can say depend on area and at my village government school is working best, but in city private school is working best, so dependent on area.
Yes. And do the children learn mainly in Hindi?
The Hindi and English both languages are spoken in India, and mostly At this time in my village, English medium private schools are opened.
That's good. And how has the coronavirus pandemic affected schools in India? Has it been school online or has there been no change?
We can say in India, during many months, schools uh, were closed, but at this time, grade 9 to 12th schools are opened, and grade 1st to 8th school are closed,
Ah,
and
okay.
teaching through online.
Yes. So when the schools were closed, did you have to teach online?
Sorry.
When the schools were closed, did you have to teach online?
Yes,
Was this difficult?
we can say in village mostly this is difficult, and small child are not friendly with online.
Yes.
And,
And
in your country?
the same. So schools were closed in total for around 8 months. And for the first closure, there was no online. Parents had to teach the children. So the teachers would send home exercises and work, and the parents would do the teaching. But that didn't work that well because obviously parents still need to work and they are not qualified. So in the second lockdown, the second closure of schools, it was all online. But this is difficult because not all children have computers and access to the internet.
And in England, mostly schools are government and private.
Um, there are hardly any private. It is pretty much all government. There are maybe one private school in each city, but these schools are very expensive.
Okay, okay. And uh, do you work in government school and private?
I work in government,
Okay, okay. Yes, yes.
but for the teachers, there is very little difference. In fact, I think the salary is better in a government school. In a
Yes,
private school, you have more targets and you must achieve more in order to get a high salary.
yes, yes. Same in India.
Yes. So in India, is education free for all children?
Yes, in government school, education is free for grade 1st to 12th.
And in private school, parents must pay.
Yes, many private schools are expensive for parents.
And is it
Yes,
popular? Is it popular for parents to send their children to private schools?
maybe some parents like to her children, his and her children sent to government private school. Mostly people sent your uh,
Yes.
girls in government school.
So I would say in England, it is probably 1 in 500 children go to private school. And it is only parents that are very rich because the fees are incredibly expensive. What about in India?
In India, we can say high population. So when the rich parents sent his and her children into private school, and mostly people sent your children in government school because they can't pay fees for private school.
Yes. And
And
sorry, carry
yeah,
on.
what is process in your country become a government teacher?
You must go to university for a minimum of 3 years. So the usual route would be to study your field at university. For example, if I wanted to be a history teacher, I would go to university and do a bachelor's degree in history. And then after that, I would do 1 year of teacher training. So you do a 3-year bachelor's degree, majoring in a specialist field like history or English or maths. And then you do 1 year of teacher training at university. And then after this, you have like a newly qualified year. So your first year working as a teacher, you have assessments where somebody will come in and check how you are doing. They will monitor the children, monitor you. And then after 1 year, you will be signed off. And then you are a teacher.
Okay, 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 okay.
Is this
And
similar in India?
we can say in India, mostly every students go to university and got a master degree. And we can say for grade 10th, you must complete bachelor, and after grade 10th, for 11th and 12th, you must be master degree. And we can say in India, population is high, so become a government teacher is very hard. And
Yes.
every time at this time in India, for a government teacher vacancies is coming for 31, we can say 31,000 teacher.
Wow. Wow.
And apply, we can say apply of 1.5 million people apply for 31.
Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. So, in order to be a teacher in India, you must have a master's degree.
Yes, master degree.
Wow.
After master degree, you we can say you fight competition exam for teacher.
Yes. So, you have
and
done very well to achieve your job.
and we can say in India at this time for teachers, vacancy is coming, and exam for 26 September, competition exam for become a government teacher.
Wow.
and
Yeah.
and
So,
and 1.5 million people apply for this exam.
yeah. So, every
And
job, there are millions of people that want to apply and they want to get the job. It's
yes, yes,
crazy.
we can say in India get a government job very hard. And
Yeah.
in
It's
England,
very hard. In England, it is easier because to be a teacher, it is not very popular. That is because to be a teacher, you have to go to university for around 5 years. Well, 4 years at university and then 1 year on like trial. So it's around 5 years to qualify. And the salary is the same as some jobs that you don't need to go to university.
okay, okay,
Therefore, people would prefer to take those jobs.
and do you like government job or private job?
I prefer government job because you are more protected. You have more working rights.
And how old, how is you go retirement in England?
Retirement age in England is 67 for females and 69 for males.
In India, 60-year male and female.
Ah, that's very good. It's good that they are equal and it's very young.
Yes, yes, equal for 60-year last 60.
Yes. And does this age increase or not?
No,
No,
down,
it
because
goes down.
yes, in India, unemployment is very large number, so government want to decrease the age, and the government want to retirement age 55.
Yeah, wow. And when you retire, do you have a pension?
Before 2004 and after 2004, not pension.
No pension. So when
Yes,
if you retire at 55, what happens? You have no
no,
money.
no, no,
You must save up your money.
yes. In England,
Wow. In England, you have a pension. So every month when you are working, you pay into a pension and the government pays into your pension. so that when you retire, you still receive a wage. You get a pension that you have been working towards for your life.
How old are you?
I'm 26.